and welcome to Shell Point today for Monday, December 7th. I'm Mary Kay Grimaldi.
And I'm Rich Nation. Thanks for joining us.
On today's program, Robyn Church, manager of the Salon and Spa, will give us an inside look at men's pedicures that are available here at the Island Salon. Melody Desilets will talk about chartering the Suzy queue, and Janine Hammond will talk about an informative presentation, Moving to Assisted Living.
But first, we want to let you know that starting today, the UPS room on the island will have special holiday hours. Located in the Creativity Tunnel is a convenient place to ship your holiday presents. Hours are extended through December 18th to give you more time with box selection, packaging, and shipping of your parcels safely and securely. Holiday hours are from 10 to 11:30 a.m. for prepackaged boxes and from 1 to 2 p.m. for box selection and packaging assistance. For more information, just give them a call or stop by the Island Service Desk.
Well, this Wednesday is Beach Day. A favorite outing for many residents is the Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. There's plenty of sun, shade, and of course, beach. You'll enjoy a picnic lunch and a stop for ice cream on the return trip. The cost of the outing is $16, which includes the lunch. Ice cream is on your own. Court pickups begin on the island at 8:30 a.m. Again, that's Wednesday, December 9th.
Resident Support Services Manager Janine Hammond is coming to talk to us about moving to assisted living. Here at Shell Point, we want to make the transition as smooth as possible and equip you with all the information and help that you'll need. This Wednesday at the Springs, there will be an informational presentation for you or a loved one who is planning to move in the next 6 months, or if you've recently added your name to the wait list. Here's Janine to tell us more.
Hi, I'm Janine Hammond, the Manager of Resident Support Services. I'm here today to invite you to the What to Know When Planning a Move to Assisted Living presentation that will be held on Wednesday, December 9th at 2 p.m. at the Springs. You will not want to miss this presentation if your name is currently on the assisted living waiting list. Whether you're planning to make a move to assisted living in the next couple of months or in the next 2 years, this presentation will explain how the waiting list works and what to be doing now to prepare for your upcoming move. All attendees will receive a copy of the Assisted Living Move Kit full of helpful resources. All of your move questions will be answered, including what are the financial implications of moving to assisted living and what can I expect from Shell Point during this process. With years of experience, your case managers are here to serve as a resource to help you through this transition and will offer tips along the way. In addition to hearing this informative presentation, you will have the opportunity to meet your case manager while enjoying some holiday refreshments. To RSVP, please contact Pat Cunningham at 454-2299. I hope to see you there.
Did you know that you can charter the Suzy Q pontoon boat for your own excursions? Now that we're in the holiday season, perhaps you have lots of friends and family that would really enjoy an outing on the water. You could plan a great event everyone would enjoy as you sightsee along the way to your favorite waterside dining location. Earlier this year, volunteer coordinator Melody Desilets caught up with a group that got together for a family reunion and took the boat on an outing. Let's head to the water behind the village church as Melody meets the family and learns about their adventure.
Hi, Shell Point. I am here with a beautiful guest today, Florence Putman from Eagles Preserve, and we are standing in front of the Suzy Q5 pontoon boat. And the reason I have Florence here is because she brought her wonderful big family to take a private charter today on the boat. Florence, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Now tell me, why are you doing a private charter today?
Well, I needed to have a family reunion, and they've traveled from Iowa, Kansas, Texas, Ohio, and we wanted to all get together because I'm the last of my generation, and I wanted to have everybody make sure that they know who's in the family and have fun together.
That is a beautiful story. So you're all gathered here together today from all over, all sorts of ages. Tell us who's on the boat today.
Well, I have my daughter and her husband, Jennifer Kiner from Kansas. I have the David Smiths from Iowa, and I have Scott Smith and Chuck Evans from Houston, Texas. I have Marilyn Putman and the Putmans from North Canton, Ohio. I have my daughter Ellen from Richmond, Virginia. So we have quite an assortment. I probably forgot somebody.
But you did name the group. What did you name your group?
Oh, Florence's finest. And they are, in fact, the finest.
Well, that is fantastic. Are they looking forward to the trip today?
Oh, I think they are. And I think they're having fun already. They've been teasing me from time to time because I don't see everybody as well. I said, who's that?
Yeah.
So, but we're having a good time, and we've had a good time right along. We've gone to other trips, and we're having a potluck supper tonight. So.
Oh my goodness. Well, the celebration just continues all day then, starting with this charter.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Florence, for taking a private charter on the Suzy Q boat. Thank you for including your family in this now Shell Point tradition. I hope you have a very blessed day and a fun day together.
Oh, thank you very much, Melody.
You're welcome. Okay, we have behind us Florence's finest and the Towers taken off for their private charter. They are going to lunch at Fathom's Restaurant and Through the Locks. So let's give them a warm goodbye for their trip and blessings for your trip. Bye, enjoy. So as you saw, that jovial bunch is having a family reunion. They're going to have a great time. And just so you know, private charters are open to you as residents. If you are a resident inviting your resident friends and neighbors onto the boat, the charge is $200 for 2 hours and $75 for every subsequent hour. Now, if you're a resident sponsoring a group, say it's a church group, or in this case your family, or you want to bring your friends out, then it's $300 for 2 hours and $100 for every subsequent hour. If you are interested in private charters, we can work out the details. You'll have a lovely time. We celebrate. Captain Jim is a wonderful captain. He'll take good care of you. And as you saw, we had volunteers on there. Our first mate was Mike Gadaletta, and we had Joe Tutton as a narrator. So contact me, Melody Desilets, at 454-2290 if you'd like to learn more about private charters. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Florida day.
Everyone deserves a little TLC and pampering from time to time, and just because you're a guy, men, I'm talking to you, that doesn't mean you can't come to the Island Salon. The health and beauty specialists there will be happy to give those tired old dogs of yours, I'm talking about your feet, the VIP treatment with a pedicure. That's right, a pedicure. Here's Salon Manager Robyn Church to tell us more.
Hi, my name is Robyn. I'm the Salon and Spa Manager here at Shell Point. And for all you men out there, who says men don't like pedicures? We have two very handsome men back here in our pedicure room today, and they are just enjoying having their feet massaged and getting a little pampering, getting all that taken care of, and just having a little me time. So next time you're thinking about a nice gift for that special husband of yours, ladies, pedicure might be just the ticket.
And now it's time to look at today's happenings, menus, and Village Church connections, right after this Listening to the Words preview from David Howenstein.
A holiday hello to you, my loyal listeners, and welcome to this, the first of 3 Christmas-themed programs for this December 2015. This and next week's show are both new to this program series. They will be followed the week of December 21st by an encore performance of the first Christmas program I ever presented for Listening to the Words 5 years ago, A Child's Christmas in Wales by Dylan Thomas. This week's program begins with a Christmas story sure to warm your heart, written by Dan Warner of Shell Point. Next, Joan Marshall reads a piece titled Things Happen for a Reason. That's followed by a story about the Giving Teddy Bear Project of Shell Point resident Dick Boynton. Then listen to Shell Pointer Glenna Irwin reading A Prayer to Jesus for Skates. Those stories and more were prepared for you and yours. David Howenstein reminding you that it's all found on Shell Point Channel 12 every day this week, with the 30-minute show repeating at the top and then at the bottom of each hour. As always, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, other Shell Point programs are airing periodically. Otherwise, the opportunities to hear the program I've just described are many. And thank you for listening to the words.
Hello and welcome to the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Caitlin Van Scoy and I'm here to give you all of Monday's activities. But before I start, I'd like to make an announcement that the shopping bus will now go to the new Walmart on San Carlos. We start at 8 o'clock with men's match play tennis at the Woodlands Tennis Courts. The mobile mammography will be here from 8 to 5 in front of the Village Church. And at 8:45, we have virtual bowling at the Resident Activity Center. Badminton will be available at the game courts at 9 a.m. And at 9:15, billiards will be played at the Resident Activity Center. Lollygaggers paddlers will be heading out for their weekly outing at 9:15. They'll be leaving from the kayak storage. Pottery will be available in the pottery studio at 9:15. And then we move to 10 o'clock for men's match play tennis. That'll be at the Woodlands Tennis Courts. The Suzy Q heads out to Matanzas on the Bay at 10 o'clock. You do need to sign up for that trip at the Island Greeters Desk. At 10:15, Parkinson's Enrichment Group will be in the community room of King's Crown on the island. At 10:30, we have Disciple Men's Bible Study Group. They'll be meeting in the game room at the Woodlands. At 10:45, we have Table Tennis Playing Clinic. That'll be in the Tarpon Room on the island. And our last morning activity is at 11:30. It's a Health Connections class, Agility and Flexibility. That'll be in the Health Club. We move to the afternoon with Mahjong at 12 o'clock in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. And at 1:15, Advanced Table Tennis. That's in the Tarpon Room. Samba the card game will be played in the Resident Activity Center at 1:15. And also at 1:15, the Tone Chimes will be rehearsing in the Osprey Room. From 1:30 to 3:30, the Model Train Room will be open for complimentary tours and viewing. That's down in the Island Tunnel. At 1:45, a Health Connections class will occur. Balance and mobility training for beginners. That's in the Health Club on the island, and that one is currently full. The Beady-Eyed Bead Club will be meeting in the Oak Room at the Woodlands at 2 o'clock. And Journey Through Grief will be in the chapel of the Village Church at 2:45. At 3 o'clock, a Health Connections class, Pilates Stretch, will be in the Health Club. And at 5 o'clock, the singles table is available at the Crystal Dining Room. You do not need to reserve a seat for that. The Suzy Q heads out for their first trip for the Sunset Christmas Caroling. It leaves from the dock at 5 o'clock. Please be there at 4:30 if you did sign up, and that is a required sign up. Beginner's Square Dancing will be in the Health Club on the island at 6:30. Also at 6:30, Duplicate Bridge will be in the game room at the Woodlands. Our last Monday activity is 7:30 Square Dancing. That's in the Health Club on the island and currently full. Well, I'm so happy to see you here today. I'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Menus for Monday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is beef stroganoff with egg noodles and baby carrots. The dinner special is Old Home Cooking Night for $13.95. The soup of the day is beef noodle. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a patty melt with grilled onions and fries for $7.75. And the dinner special is Mediterranean chicken flatbread with a cup of soup for $8.75. And the Palm Grill is closed on Mondays. Menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, I'm Dotty Morrison, and I'm here with Kate Sullivan, and we're going to talk about an event that you're going to want to attend. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Dotty. What have you been looking at?
Well, I've been thinking about Christmas. Not our modern day Christmas, but the first Christmas. And I started looking through my photos, and I was looking at these pictures I took in Israel and Jordan a couple years ago.
So what's that?
Well, everywhere we went, there were flocks of sheep and goats. And the shepherds, sometimes they were older women, sometimes they were boys. They could be out in the desert, they could be in the middle of town. You never knew when you were going to see them. And then there were camels. Look at the camels wandering around everywhere.
I haven't seen many of those around any of our Shell Point Christmas trees.
No. I mean, some of them were there for tourists. Some of them were there just out in the desert, nobody around. And, it gave me a different perspective, because seeing shepherds who day by day live their lives that way and camels out everywhere, it made the shepherds and the wise men real people.
Yeah, I wonder if the wise men then had any idea what they would find when they began their journey.
It's a good question. Yeah. They were seeking for something new from God. I'm pretty sure that they understood that much. And by the way, that reminds me, there's an event coming up on Wednesday, December 16th. It's called Wise Men Still Seek Him.
Oh, okay. And where's that going to be?
Well, it's going to be in the church auditorium. It's the big Christmas global outreach event. We usually have over 200 people that come, wonderful refreshments.
Okay, and what kind of program will be presented?
Well, everyone likes Christmas music, and everyone likes children. So there'll be 3 student pianists who will be coming. And then also we're going to have a women's ministry string and piano trio. So the music will be really, really inspirational.
So is it going to be all music, or will there be speakers as well?
Cheryl and Daryl will be our speakers. They live and work in the Middle East. And the title of our theme for that day, Wise Men Still Seek Him, are because they're going to share stories about people who are seeking to know God in new ways, people who live in the geographic area where God put on human skin. And I think it will give us a different perspective about Christmas.
Oh, got to. Now,
yeah.
Is this only for Village Church attendees?
Oh, no. Global Outreach, the monthly meetings, and especially the big Christmas event is for anyone who wants to come, men and women, anyone at all. And everyone really, really enjoys this event.
Okay, so if you're expecting a large number of people, will we need to get tickets?
No, we kind of have an idea that there'll be over 200 people. So we'll have plenty of refreshments. We'll have tables set up. So come a little bit early. It starts at 10:15 on Wednesday the 16th. But come 9:45 or so, get a good seat at a table. There'll be great refreshments, and you can have time to socialize with your friends. Bring friends with you. It'd be great.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah. So I hope you join us for this special Christmas event sponsored by Global Outreach in the church auditorium Wednesday, December 16th, 10:15 a.m., but come a little early.
Thanks for joining us on Shell Point Today for Monday, December 7th. On tomorrow's show, Sherry Brown of the Larson Pavilion will answer questions about how Shell Point communicates with hospitals. And we'll take a look back at the Sales and Marketing Vice President, David Moreland, who will be celebrating his retirement tomorrow with Shell Point residents. Until then, I'm Rich Nation.
And I'm Mary Kay Grimaldi. On behalf of the entire SPTV staff, we hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll see you again back here tomorrow.